Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Mystic Moonbeam Tarot and today I'm doing Pick a Crystal Ball on what changes are ahead for you. Please remember that the messages I give are general and they may or may not resonate. As always, just take what fits and leave the rest. I shall put the timestamps down below. So in front of you have two crystal balls. Crystal ball number 1 and crystal ball number 2. So take a deep breath, relax. Focus on the two crystal balls and pick the one that you're drawn to. And I'm going to get started straight away on the collective that choose crystal ball number 1. So just bear with me where I get some channeled messages. Now, I am focusing more on changes ahead for you within yourself and your environment, not on changes around the world. I want to steer clear of that. I want to focus more on you. So I'm going to get started on those that chose crystal ball number 1. Just give me a moment, please, so I can tap into the energy of the ball. Now, first off, I do need to say that some that are watching this, you could be having trouble sleeping. I'm seeing someone lying down that sleep on quite a few pillows. I'm seeing the head propped up. I'm also seeing two spirits around someone that sleeps, comforting someone that sleeps. So there could be someone that's going through something really heavy at the moment. This could be the loss of a loved one, an ending of a relationship, or an ending of some kind that's caused some kind of destruction in your life. I'm seeing two spirits comforting someone as they sleep. Now, the changes ahead for those that chose this crystal ball, like I said, I am picking up on disruption, destruction, and a lot of change. I'm also picking up on death, transformation, and understanding. So for some, you've already gone through endings of some kind. Like I said, this could be the death of a loved one, whether recent or a lot in the past. I'm feeling as if the changes that are coming towards you is going to give you a deeper understanding so you can transform into a better person and have a better life for yourself. I'm also seeing changes ahead for those that chose this crystal ball is abundance. This could be material wealth, friendships, and also good health after you've been suffering some kind of ill health. Could also be emotional stability as well. I'm also seeing ascension for those that chose this crystal ball, where you will be growing and moving upwards in some way. I'm seeing a ladder, so it's like taking small steps forwards or to the top, rising above things. There's a change that will happen, which will end something in your life. For some, you've already gone through these endings. For others, I do see some kind of ending that will be happening that's coming towards you. I feel as if you're going to be letting go of things, people, situations. There's an end of a cycle approaching those that chose this crystal ball. And something will be done with. So you need to let it go so you can ascend from this. Because I do see a new beginning is showing with promises of new adventures, new dreams and a new life. I do feel the changes that are ahead for you are lessons being learned, especially around judging others and where they are on their journey. I do feel as you grow, or you will be growing, and then things will start to be changing in your life and more focus will be put towards yourself. I also see some of you that chose this crystal ball removing yourself from lower vibrations and seeing things and people for what they actually are. For some of you, you're going to be, I'm seeing a sword. I always represent swords with the truth. So you could start searching for the truth of a solution, regardless of the emotions they bring up. You could also find yourself speaking up after staying quiet for a long time. Some could be speaking up about past events so it doesn't affect your future. There's something about the past, the present and the future. And it's something regarding unblocking the throat chakra and speaking up from something from the past that could be affecting the present now. But I do see this changing so you do have a better future. We've got the number 7 and the number 3. You also need to pay attention to signs that are going to be brought towards you from spirit and know that nothing is a coincidence. I'm seeing omens and signs. And this is from the universe. And they're sending you signs so you know where your life is heading. So you need to pay attention to signs. There's something about owls as well. That could be using your wisdom on something, using your intuition, or you could be seeing a lot of owls, whether this is pictures or your totem animal is an owl. Just pay attention to the signs. This could be anything, repeating numbers, birds, butterflies, dragonflies. Just know that nothing is a coincidence. I also feel you will be doing things that make you feel good and things that you want to do. I see you taking better care of yourself and you start to move forward in your life to bring in balance. I do see balance being brought in. But I do need to say that Spirit want you to go with the flow and trust in the process as you move through these changes. You need to remember you can't force change and you can't force healing, but you can surrender to them. I feel as if divine timing is at play for those that chose this crystal ball. You're going to be experiencing major changes which will allow you to grow and learn life lessons. You need to embrace the struggles. See the struggles you are going through at the minute, or struggles you have gone through, because you will transform and you will make changes. You need to know it may be messy and painful, but it will be worth it in the end. Some of you could be suffering with ascension symptoms, dizziness, fatigue, low in energy, lack of motivation, ringing in the ears, blurry vision, headaches. I just heard muscle spasms as well. These are ascension symptoms. You are ascending. Flashes of lights, orbs. You do need to take care of yourself. I know that's hard to do when you've got a family to take care of and you put your family first, but you also need to put yourself first as well, because I am seeing a lot of destruction and change that's going to ascend you. It's so you can learn lessons to move you forward, to bring balance in. And for some, there's a death that has either changed you or will be changing you, or an ending that has changed you or will be changing you. I feel as if you're going to be getting more understanding regarding situations and letting go of lower vibrations, people, situations, places, moving forward, turning your back. I'm getting the months of March, April, June, July, January and August. Some could be seeing repeated numbers of 33, 88 and 444. So just pay attention to the signs. Because changes ahead for those that chose this crystal ball is abundance. Like I said, this could be material wealth, new friendships being formed, your health getting better, or emotional stability that's coming in. But there's something you need to speak up on from the past. Because whatever destruction you've been going through or disruption that will be happening, it's ascending you. It's giving you lessons to learn so you can move forward, because I do see balance being brought in for those that chose this crystal ball. And you are ascending. Like I said, you're going up the ladder. This could be regarding anything. You will come out on top. So just remain positive. I'm going to move on to crystal ball number 2. So I hope that helped, and thank you for watching. I'm just going to clear the energy, so if you have earphones in, please take them out a moment. Right. Those that chose crystal ball number 2, just give me a moment, please. Let's have a look for you. Sorry about the glare and the light. Right, crystal ball number 2. Let me have a look. What changes are ahead for you? First off, I'm picking up on awareness and transformation. You're going to be made aware of something, or it could be that your eyes are opening to what's going on around you, which is going to transform you or change you in some way. I'm also seeing now that Charles's crystal ball, the changes ahead for you. Something about a balanced partnership as well. Partnerships being balanced, more cooperation. I'm seeing a lot of determination, justice and integrity as well. So you could be getting good karma or justice regarding a situation. I am seeing changes around the home as well. Some could be receiving some kind of inheritance. I'm feeling as if when you go through this transformation, you're going to be more protective of yourself and your energy. You could also be on the defensive as well. There's going to be a change around security. So it could be that these changes are bringing in more abundance, more money for you, and you're going to need to protect what's yours, protect your home, protect your security. I am seeing changes around a home and you being aware of something so you can transform. There's a lot of transformation that's happening. But I'm also seeing the changes ahead for this crystal ball is letting go of certain viewpoints or perceptions you held on to regarding things that have been burdening you. So balance can be created. I do feel that Charles's crystal ball, you've been taking on responsibilities and burdens of others. I do feel that you will be letting this go and you will be learning how to create solutions so you can move on. I do feel you will be taking a step back and allowing people to learn their own mistakes. You could come to the realisation or the awareness that other people's trauma, mistakes is not down to you to fix. So I do see you taking a step back. You're also going to be made aware, or you're going to be learning that other people's energy does not match yours. I feel as if you're going to be starting to listen to your own inner voice. And some of you may even realise that people's actions and words do not match. And this is your inner voice telling you who is right for you and who is wrong for you. You're going to be made aware of something. It could be regarding a certain individual, if not others. It's like you're seeing people for what they are. You're taking a step back from situations, becoming aware of people, what they say and what they do. Like for an example, someone can say sorry, but if there's not an action that follows it, they're not sorry. When someone tells you that they love you, they always follow with an action. When someone says they're sorry, there's always an action. It could be that they say sorry and they never do it again. That's someone proving what they say is right. You're going to be made aware of this, or you're going to be more aware to what people say and how they act. I do feel that's at Charles's crystal ball as well. You're going to be wanting to withdraw and be alone. Some of you may need to create a sacred space where you can be alone to get grounded. So I do see you will have a deeper understanding of what's going on around you by being alone. Changes are definitely coming in, so focus now on making small changes in your life to move yourself into the direction that you're aiming to go in. There's also some kind of change that's coming in that you can't quite see just yet. I don't get anything negative with this. I do see that those at Charles's crystal ball have been critical about themselves. Whether this is by a mistake you've made or something you've done, forgiveness is key and taking accountability. If you think you've failed in some way, you can't allow yourself or others to hold this over you. Something about guilt, forgiving yourself, and don't let other people hold this over you, and don't hold it over yourself. You need to forgive yourself. So I feel as if forgiveness is the key. I do feel you're going to be setting boundaries as well. You're going to be learning and growing. For some, there could have been a person that came into your life with a lot of sexual energy, or manipulating you regarding something to do with sexual energy. I do need to say that this person was sent to teach you lessons about self-worth and honouring your own wants and needs. This could have been challenging and painful, but it's time to let them go. That's if you haven't already. For some of you, this did end abruptly. They could have withdrew their energy away from you or ghosted you, or without reason. But you need to know it's time to move on. For others, I am seeing a soulmate coming in. That's going to come into your life, where there will be a lot of sexual energy between you and the connection will be so intense. This is a soulmate. That's not going to be for everybody. But I do need to say, I feel as if those that chose this crystal ball, you need to find quiet within your mind or within your life to make your mind and body strong. Because I do see that much change is coming soon to your life, and much change has already happened in your life. You have been through it. You need to examine your life, what you no longer need and what needs to be released. And those are the changes I see ahead for you. I'm here in the month of April, September, October, March, November, May, July. So these months could be important. The numbers 333, 77 and 44. I'm also seeing a yin-yang sign as well. That could mean something to someone. And I'm also seeing ants. So there could be a bit of annoyance to come. I do need to say, you need to withdraw yourself away from any kind of annoyance or drama. You need to make yourself physically and mentally strong for these changes that are approaching you. It could be that you withdraw yourself away from the world while you're trying to let go of things or a certain individual. I'm definitely seeing changes around the home, changes around security. You need to protect yourself, you need to protect your home, and you need to protect your energy while you're going through these changes. You could be on the defensive while you're going through this, but I do see the changes ahead for you. They are good. I do see partnerships being balanced, relationships being balanced, more cooperation, a lot of determination. You will be getting justice regarding something. Your awareness is going to become more heightened as you go through these transformations, and it is really good. Just let go of anything or anyone that's no longer for you. So I hope that helped, and I'm going to leave that there, and thank you all for watching.